Hello ladies and gentle beings. I can see just a small update here from the workshop where I've just installed the new catch pot I've built to the vacuum chamber. It's actually made out of a very small aluminium compressor tank I've got from a friend's grandfather who was having quite a clear out because unfortunately he was going to a home which I could not imagine something more depressing after a lifetime of building things with your hands than have to go somewhere you can't. But regardless, the parts he's given me have gone to good use. This one unfortunately was had an absurdly small compressor pump on it. The compressor pump turned out to actually be recommended, the only recommendation I could find was recommended for large mobile aquariums. So it really wasn't up to much for use as an air compressor for me. However, you can see I've refitted it with a couple of barbed nozzles and an extra valve inside it. I've jammed the pressure valve down as tight as it will go, and that's sealing quite nicely. I've mounted it to a block of wood here by using some very large hose clips or Jubilee clips to strap some PC riser blanks to it as legs, which are holding it up quite nicely, and the little screw holes are allowing it to hold this block of wood quite nicely because the tubes I'm using are quite rigid, so the whole thing's just flying off sideways otherwise. But it seems to be working quite nicely, still getting down to full pressure in around about the same time, which tells me that pump is still heavily oversized for the job I'm using it for, which is not a bad thing to me. You notice this valve here isn't just for letting up to air, because obviously that could happen through this valve. This valve here is going to go to a second vacuum chamber, where I'll be using on the workbench, which is hideously cluttered at the moment. I'll be using it in this corner here for degassing small amounts of resin before they go into the main chamber for their sort of production degassing in mould. So hopefully I'll get back with more updates on that soon. Ta-da! Okay, how's this for a sweet bonus? Because that has a valve on it, I can now let the backing line to the pump up to air. So that's not under vacuum, no risk of pulling oil out the pump into the chamber. However, now means the main chamber can be held at vacuum without the pump running safely. And after nearly 4 hours, the vacuum pressure in there has only risen by, 20 millibar from nothing. That's how good this thing's holding pressure. I'm really chuffed with that. Oh my god, 9 hours and less than 100 millibar.